Hey peeps, welcome to NAS Time. Today we're having a look at the 23-0 rooftop tent range. Now, anyone that follows my channel knows that I've got the Sabre rooftop tent. Been really happy with that, and I've had it for about a year or so now, and it's an absolute gem. But they've actually come out with a whole new range of rooftop tents, which are quite impressive. So looking around here, you can actually see the different models, or some of the different models at least. But you know, they've got the Panther, which is basically rolls out at the side there, and different models. I think they've got the Panther 1600 and the 2000, so different sizes there. There's the Panther 1600 behind me. They've got a couple of here. I'm not sure what these ones are. They're the Yowie, so Yowie up in the side here. So some really good versions. I'll give you a bit of a closer look, guys, but really impressed with the setups. And look, I've had 23-0 on my car. I've had the awnings, I've had a whole lot of their equipment. I pay for it all because I'm really impressed with the quality, and I've always had really good luck. I haven't had the best luck with other rooftop tents and other brands in the past, but I've never had any problems with the 23-0 brand. Now, the one that came out recently is the Sabre X. Well, I really like the styling of that. It's just a really nice, sexy design. And that's got like the scissor, basically setup, I call it, towards the front. So it just kind of lifts the roof up a little bit more, and a little bit lighter than the Sabre, and you know, a few more creature comforts. Really heavy duty roof there as well, so adding your solar panels and that sort of stuff. We've also got, which is a pretty new one, the Sabre Light. So this is basically all coming off the original Sabre, but you've got the Sabre Light, which is actually a low profile, 60 I think 60 odd kg. So for anyone that's concerned about the weight in the trailer, I'm not a big fan of rooftop tents on top of cars, mainly for the weight reasons. So, you know, I don't like that much weight up on the car, so they've been able to address that and fix that as well. And they've even on the Sabre X, sorry I didn't mention, they've got the awning as well. So I believe they're coming out with an awning on the Sabre as well, which is quite impressive. Now look, that's probably not something that I'd have set up very often. I was saying to the guys, I have the walls for the awning as well, but when the weather turns bad, when you're there for a few days and you know, you want to be undercover and you want to get out of the rain, it's really handy, and that's when you probably use it. So that's a nice big awning that gives you full coverage all the way around, so I'm quite impressed with that. Now the one I'm quite impressed with the most, and really good setup, is the Sabre Pro. That's a brand new one that's just been released today, so you're actually likely seeing that for the first time. And what's special about the Sabre Pro, it's actually got a fully welded frame. So basically there's no rivets, there's nowhere for this to leak or anything like that. You know, condensation, different issue, but there's things that you can do to make sure that you cover yourself there. But with a fully welded frame, as you can see at the top, it's there's no rivets or anything like that. And look at this, guys. You've actually got an outlet for your air conditioning and your diesel heaters as well, which is really handy just for those people a little bit soft. I'm not a big fan of those kind of gadgets, just extra things to carry. But you know what, if you've got the family, you've got the wife coming out, often you know, probably the only way you're going to get them out is some of those creature comforts. And one of the best things here that I absolutely love about this one is it's got a self-inflating mattress, guys. This is one of the biggest issues with rooftop tents. Anyone who's got a rooftop tent can pretty much tell you that they don't come with the most comfortable mattresses, and that's because the focus tends to be on more support rather than comfort. But I've had self-inflating mattresses in my rooftop tents before, and they are the best. They actually work really well. You don't need to add any toppers on top of them or anything like that to add any comfort to it, and they work really well. So that comes out standard. So there you go, guys, absolutely wrapped with the range. You know, before you go, I'm going to actually mention one more thing. They've got the Falcon Pro. We've got awning here as well. Now, that one there is actually the frameless unit, or the Polus unit, which actually means essentially they've got lighting in there, they've got truss frames, and you can set it up without poles. Now, I'm not a big fan of frameless or Polus systems, in the sense that, you know, if you're going to be camping overnight and the wind really picks up. I've been on the beaches and stuff and got big storms, so it does have backup, you know, poles for backup and that sort of stuff, of course. But this is a really heavy duty unit, guys. And let's say the 230 stuff always bring out good quality, so pretty happy with it. So they look potentially coming out with another model with a more of a square back on it as well, so I'm going to have a look at that down the track, no doubt, for the BT50. So there you go, guys, some really good range from the 230. There's lots here. I'm at the Melbourne show, so I've got a good chance to see them all together, but you can pop into their showroom. I'm not affiliated with 230. I have paid for all my products, and like I said, because I like their products. So hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, I'll leave a couple of other videos up there for you to choose from, and we'll see you again in the next video. Thanks, guys.